Hello, everyone. We have a package in the mail today, which is kind of a nice thing in a January day. It's sunny here, and I have something from Wonder Pens Stationery Shop in Toronto. Uh, I'm not actually ordered directly from them before. I've had people pick things up to me and bring them back to Prince Edward Island, and I've had people send me things from Wonder Pens. So it's kind of nice to get a little package of myself. And also, anyway, what it is well, let's open it up and we'll see. It's just a small little package, nothing major, couple items really. But I was really looking forward to them. Open up, so get that out of the way. Packing slip. So they have this nice little packing material. It's recyclable, which is nice. I open it up, get the box out of the way, get the camera. And what do we have inside? Oh, that's actually quite pretty. Very nice. 2 bottles of Dominant Industry inks. That's all I ordered, nothing fancy. That's pretty much what comes in the package. Put that on the floor. Oh, there's a little card in the packing slip. And it's a postcard, so I'll keep that. I'll put that in my scrapbook. That's nice to have. I like little details like that. And so what I ordered, Dominant Industries. It's a South Korean ink manufacturer. And I had received one of their inks at Christmas time as a gift from a good friend of mine. And I really liked it. I can't get Dominant Industry in Charlottetown. Usually when I buy inks, I buy them from my local pen shop. Try to support local as much as you can. So I usually get my inks down at the Bookmark on Queen Street in Charlottetown. But they don't carry at the moment, or they don't carry Dominant Industry. And also they won't be carrying the one I ordered, which is, so the one I got at Christmas was the Dominant Industry Wonder Pens exclusive, and it was Tuna Gray, and I really liked it. And the other one was sold out, and I put a email notification on for when it came in, and it came in last week, and it is Ginger Chicken. Now, if you're wondering what is Wonder Pens and why do they have 2 exclusive inks called Tuna Gray and Ginger Chicken, if you follow their social media, Instagram, or their website, they have a wonderful blog and they have a great social media presence, lots of nice photos from the shop. And 2 of the things that I really enjoy about it is the shop cats. I'm assuming that their names are Chicken and Tuna, a ginger cat and a gray cat. And I'm a huge cat fan. We have 2 lovely cats ourselves that are a huge part of our family. And we also have a dog, which is a huge part of our family. But anyway, so I have Dominant Industry Ginger Chicken. And since I already had the Tuna Gray, I thought I'd pick up a bottle of Dominant Industry Dominant Blue standard. So it comes in a 25 milliliter bottle. And fairly minimalist packaging, just a nice little logo, and what I'm going to call a craft paper box. And when you open it up, though, that's where the pleasure comes. I like boxes like this that are sort of subtle, and I'm just going to cut right there. And, oops, cut myself. Be careful with knives. So you open it up, and inside inside these boxes are 2 little bags. And 2 little fabric bags. You pull them out, and it says Dominant Industries on it. And there's a little pipette or a ink syringe for when you're giving your friends a sample of the ink, which is a great touch, right? That way you're not worried about contaminating the other inks. So if you have a syringe or a pipette for the ink, that's a great thing. And I like that. And the other one is the same. It also has a little pipette in it. I like that. Nice little packaging. I like little things like this. It makes a perfect gift, you know, just a little extra something. And you open it up and you get these rather beautiful bottles, teardrop shaped almost. And, you know, lovely shape, subtle label. There's nothing over the top about these labels. It just tells you what it is. But the shape of the bottles and the feel of the bottles are really nice. Plus the packaging, it's simple, it's clean. I like it. And so what we're going to do is do a little ink sample of each, and I'll do a little dip print. I might do a more in-depth review down the road where I try it on different papers. I was thinking I would try something like that. So I have an index where I keep all my inks, and I'm going to add these, and I'm going to get my dip pen if I can find it. And I just realized I can only do, anyway, and I have a couple little pieces of paper that I'm going to dip into. And when they dry, I'll glue them onto my swatch, onto my index card, just to have a better record. So this is ginger chicken, and that's a beautiful color. I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Beautiful sepia tone color. I'm also going to put a sample of that in my carrying journal that I take around to meetings and pen club stuff. And it's nice to have records of what you have. And you can see it works quite nicely on, I forget what that is, Tomoe River paper maybe. I'm just going to set that Q-tip somewhere where it won't get everywhere. And I'm going to do a little dip of the ink onto this. And what I'll do is, after it dries, I will attach it to the index card just for a different sample. That's a beautiful color. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that. And I'm also going to ink up a pen with that. And I'm probably going to put it in a... Where can I set this without getting it everywhere? Okay, I'm just going to set that over there. And I like that color. I like that a lot. And the pen I'm going to put it in, I think I'm going to put it in a TWSBI. I don't have a medium pen that's not inked that I could put it in. So I'm going to put it in a TWSBI Vac TWSBI Vac Mini with, it's an extra fine nib, but I like that about this pen a lot. And don't want a huge fill. I just want to be able to... Sometimes when you have a vac filler, you get so much ink in them that it takes forever to get to try new ink. And all right, TWSBI Vac Mini is a lovely little pen that I like a lot. And we're going to quickly do a writing sample just to see how it writes. I like to use the inks for a little while, get to know them. I'll try them in a couple different pens. And this is an extra fine nib on this. And I love that color. That's a beautiful color. And that would probably look great with a medium or a broad. Now I have several, you know, inks that brown inks, lots of brown inks and sort of rust colored inks and and some burgundy colored inks. This is quite different in some ways. Is quite a bit different than some of the other inks I have. It'll be interesting. I might, spend a little time comparing them. The closest I think I have would be Ancient Copper, even though it's a little browner, right? So the Quick Brown Fox jumps over the Lazy Dog. So probably the closest I have to it, just thinking offhand, is the Ancient Copper, even though it's a little darker. Quite nice. I love Ancient Copper. I like this Dominant Industry Ginger Chicken a lot. I'm very happy with that. And I'm going to, there's a couple other, Dominant Industry inks I would like to try. So maybe over the next little while, every now and then I might just order something from them. And if you are a fan of the cats of Wonder Pens, let me know in the comment. Have you ever met them in person? Let me know in the comments. Do you have ginger chicken? Do you have tuna gray? How do you like them? Let me know. Always nice to find out. And now we're going to take a look at the other bottle I got, which is, of course, Dominant Blue. I was looking online at the different ones. I just wanted a couple bottles of ink. I didn't want to order a huge amount at the time. I'm trying to keep everything under control, and for some reason, there we go. So I just ordered a couple, and because I have quite a few inks this year in the last little while that I still have to try. And this Dominant Blue really appealed to me when I looked at it. And we'll see what happens as it dries, because I think there's some sheening that goes on. I don't really think you're going to see it in the sample I just wrote. Dip that in. Closest, well, to me, I look at that and I see ultramarine. That's what it reminds me of, ultramarine watercolor or oil paints or things like that. I'm trying to think of the ink I have that might be closest to it. I'll have to check that out. In my samples, I'm going to just set that aside, let it dry. I'm going to do a ink swatch for my book. Let that dry. I'm not going to use my glass pen because I don't have water to wash it, but I am going to ink up a pen, and the pen I'm going to put it in is a pen that I'm quite fond of, and that's my Reform 1745. The reason I'm using a 1745, I knew I was getting this ink, of course. I cleaned up this pen, and 1745, it's a student pen, but it has a lovely flex nib. Well, not flex nib, but it has a nib with a lot of spring to it, line variation. And it might look quite nice in this. It's probably it's probably a fine or an extra fine. But I'm going to try it also as time goes on in a medium and see how I like it. So anyway, there you go. There you go. I have 2 new inks from a company that I now have 3 inks of. And so far, I've liked what I've seen, of these 2. And I really quite like the Tuna Gray. I put tuna gray in a medium nibbed a pen with a soft medium nib, and it's beautiful. And I'm looking forward to trying more of their inks. So I'll probably do a more in-depth writing video down the road with these on different papers. That's something I was wanting to try. See how it works on different papers. Yeah. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And as always, let me know if you've tried these inks before. Have you had any? And my gray cat has just shown up. Thankfully, these inks were capped when you came barging in. Let me know in the comments, of course, if you tried these inks, or if there's any of the dominant industries that you think I should try. What might I like? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.